Okay. Think all I got that going. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can. Alright, just gonna go ahead and post this onto Twitter and to Discord. By the way, feel free to let me know if you guys can hear me, because if that's not... Okay, good. Okay, got that going. Okay. On to Twitter now, and now for Discord. Okay. That's going. I guess I go ahead and say now, hello peoples, Bubba Ace here. Well, it's been a while since I've been able to say that. Well, not counting the last tournament. Anyway. Get ready to build the towers. All I can really say. All I'm really just doing is like not building a bread from scratch, is mainly just taking apart the 2 cores and putting the 3 obstacles, or the tournament 3 obstacles on the course. Starting with this, getting rid of the Lollipop Guild. It's fine, bub. Time to get to the new stuff. Alrighty. I apologize if the buffering's a bit slow. Big plays, plus I haven't live streamed in forever. So, I don't know how I'm gonna... What's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. Alright. I'm just going to... New obstacle stage 1, Rainbow Road. Yes, it is based off the Mario Kart. Bite me. Couldn't really think of anything else for it, or possibly more creative. I could have just called it the Rainbow Wheels, but I didn't feel like going with that. Kind of makes me wonder if people prefer that name over Rainbow Road. Also, hello, Rebecca. Glad you could join us. Yoey Curtis. Gotta make sure I... There we go. I apologize I don't have any music playing, as this probably would have gone by a lot faster. Or keep it from being dull. But let's just say that's one of the reasons why it took 30 minutes longer, is because not only can I not get it to work like I wanted to, but also because it was causing Roblox Studio to lag like crap. So unfortunately, it's just going to be the sound of me. And possibly the air conditioner going off. And I say air conditioner instead of heater because for some reason it is hot here. Even though it is pretty cold outside. I also, at the same time, since I get to talk with you guys, you can also ask me anything if you have any certain questions. And I can hopefully answer most of them. So long as they're not too personal. You know how everyone feels about personal questions. Are you able to skip rings? Yeah, so yes, it is possible to skip rings. But yeah, it is not recommended the slightest. Like, the second half of Rainbow Road, you can skip rings, but given their distance, well, let's just say the only real benefit you get for skipping rings is not exactly for saving time, but it's rather for showing off. Like, if you think skipping rings would be a time saver, this version, the way it's built, it's not. Because you need to set it up before you even attempt it, because if you try to rush it, well, let's just say you're not Aussie Bro. I should actually see Aussie Bro. Actually, I'm doing this because he's Aussie Bro, but I don't recommend anyone else doing it. All right. So let's I'm just gonna move the Saturn for right now. Let's add a rule in the last above Rising 2. Are you talking about the one about not being able to use the sides? Because if that's what you're asking, then the answer to that should be pretty obvious. Okay, so it is the rule of about the using the sides. The answer to that is simple. Because then the obstacle will be too easy. I guess in this case, easier than designed. I don't know. I don't care. Point is, you can't climb the sides. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. I don't need this since I really just need this. Might want to move these lights. For those curious why I had these spotlights here in the first place, not only does it make some of the obstacles look nicer with the illumination, but also because there's a certain competitor, I'm not going to say who because it's kind of personal. Let's just say his vision isn't great and kind of makes the obstacle be a little more bright so that he could see everything more clearly. Otherwise, well, let's just say it would be unfair. It would be fair for everyone else, but unfair for him. And I want to try to make this as fair for everyone as possible. Alright. When is it going to be hosted? I'm hoping to get it ready sometime in March. I'm aiming to begin hosting runs by the end of March. Or the last weekend in March. So hopefully then I'll have time to perfect this the way I wanted to, and you know, not pull my hair out of only building like for 2 weeks. Just making sure this is going okay. All right, that's fine. We got that. Might need to well, it's gonna look weird with it not touching the water. It's not gonna be captured on camera anyway, but it's gonna be a little distracting for me anyway. So that was fine enough. All right, let me just I disconnected before my runnerizing one. Would that count as a fail? If anything, you'd just be cut from the broadcast. But if you returned before you return, if you had to return to the game to do your run then you'd be in the broadcast. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of things are a bit unpredictable in terms of how many people are here and whatnot. Anyway. Trying to move the start line a bit further to the platform so that people can start and go running down and then attempt the obstacle. I don't know why I didn't think about doing that last tournament. Anyway, let's see. I'll just go ahead and now I'm gonna have to work on this. That's not it. Where is that one? There we go. Yeah, if I were to host a tournament exactly as it was in the very first tournament, yeah, I'd practically get like 50 consens or something. Of course, jumping was a lot more tight back then, so, as compared to today. Like you couldn't really jump very far, or jump very high. Back then, 2013. Where nowadays that's not even an issue, because also you can readjust the jumping configurations today. So anyway, I currently don't have any time limit for stage 1 for this tournament. Mainly because I haven't really done a full speed run of the course yet, so I don't have a time limit yet. Okay, good. And now is the time to... What the... Oh, I forgot it's connected to the button. I'm stupid. Okay. And yes, I will remove auto jump on mobile. It's still not complete yet. Thought I rotated you to completion. There we go. Copper is doing well. He's currently in his little, snuggled up in his little bed under his blankie that Mom got him for Christmas. It's good. It's just a little off. But I also have plans of streaming me editing stage 1 once NWoR and NWoR Evolve, but would be considered spoilers. Seem to be on the right in 3 course. I mean, if you talk about what happens during the tournament or after Tournament 22, probably, I don't know. I might have doing a live stream of me editing, or I guess putting together Tournament 22. Like, after you've edited the runs and stuff, and I just put in the commentary and the music. Well, I think that'd be kind of pointless, since I'd still need to, like, put in the music and the commentary, so a little distracting. Maybe if I still have time or feel like it, I may end up turning my webcam to show up Copper. I'll probably end up doing that near the end of the stream. Have I traveled out of the country for it? Yes, I have. Me and the family traveled to Germany in 2008. To answer your question, Crushery, OBS isn't exactly the best tool for live streaming. It's kind of the only way I can live stream at this point, because an XSplit broadcaster does not want to cooperate. Alright. As for why the footage looks laggy at times, because I was still using a Mojave recording studio, which at the time I had a very low frame rate because I was still new with it and didn't really, or rather there was an updated version I was using for the new terrain, and I didn't know I could increase the frames per rate, so that's why it looked the way it did. Anyway. Wondering, should I maybe extend this or this part? Well, I moved the starlight up here, so I guess I can just go ahead and did I really have this connected? Holy crap. I'm hoping it's better now. At least it always shows up fine whenever I'm looking at the footage through just the recording itself, but when I'm actually editing the runs, it may not appear that way. We'll see what happens when we get to that point. For now, did not mean to click that, I meant to click that, and extend this. Okay. Does that work? Excellent. Is it me, or does that not look right? I don't even know why I'm focused on this part, because it's not like anyone's going to see this part, but I'm working on it anyway just because I can. Oh wait, I gotta do it the right way. I'm only working on it because I can. Oh man, that's kind of hurting my throat now. Still not gonna stop it anytime soon. Now. Okay. What did I miss the most from the 2010s? That is a good one. I really need to think about that one. How did that even... What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Yeah, this doesn't look right. Well, I'm gonna have to... Finally, the recovery file was created. At the same time, that doesn't really seem to matter too much. There we go. I may put on some music in a while, since I don't know what more I have to say. Or for that matter, if anyone cares what I have to say. That's going good. Why is this? If I were forced to stop eating one healthy food type for a year, would I rather stop eating candy or fast food? Wow, that's a good one. Because candy, you know, there's a good amount of stuff like that. Or the fast food. You know, sometimes when I'm coming back from work and whatnot, I like grab a little something rather than fix something. If I had to give up candy or fast food, I'd probably pick the candy. Because I think I can go a year without chocolate and ice cream and whatnot. I can feel like I can go better without sugar than with salt. That does not look stable at all. Just I could just extend this and what do you mean would I rather Roblox Sasuke or Halo Sasuke? What do you mean would you rather? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are we talking 100th tournament or 100th year anniversary? Because of a 100th tournament, chances would be slim, but not impossible. If we're talking 100 years, the only way that would happen is either where they have passed the rights to a NWoR to someone else. Yeah, we go to 100-year anniversary. I'd have to pass the on the torch to someone else, because I doubt I'd be alive in about 100 years from now, or I guess 90 at this point, since we're approaching the 10th year anniversary. I imagine it would be hard to do 100 tournaments because Sasuke hasn't even reached 50 yet. Yep. Probably put more work into this later, but right now, got this to deal with. Yeah, but this right here is bothering me. So I may just create another platform here and then just, actually maybe not a brick platform, just say maybe a plastic or a mat platform and just have these rings sitting on top of it. Oh, almost completely forgot about this thing. I might as well go ahead and yeah, I even kind of mentioned it during the premiere of Tournament 22 that I was most likely going to host another tournament in March since I would celebrate the 10-year anniversary. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3. Wait. 4 studs. Okay. Don't need to do much. And then just... Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fun fact for those who didn't know, that my course was inspired by Fluffy Tails' course. I usually don't reference it a lot since it's not only long gone, but also because he himself doesn't really like talking about it. And he kind of wants to, or at least last time I talked to him, I mentioned it, he kind of said that he kind of wanted to forget that ever happened. So I'm going to respect that and not bug him about it. Alright. Alright. So I'll go ahead and create a here. That'll work. Now let's see. Media turn on. Properties here. Gonna make it... I'll make it a fabric. And I'll make it black. Okay. No, janitor, you wouldn't fail because I hate you. You'd fail because the course hates you. That would be the only reason why anyone would fail, is because the course hates them. That's fine. Hello, Ernest. I guess I'm... Alright. Welcome, Ernest. Alright. I'll make it 5 studs. Might be a little too much. Yeah, that's a little too much. Mm-hmm. It's neither piss or orange juice. It's beer. Mm. Alright. Okay. That works surprisingly better than I thought it would. It's been longer than I thought since I last used Studio. I'm ready to use it anyway. I am into first-person shooters, but I am absolutely garbage at them. Especially the Roblox ones. Does the water need to be expanded a little bit? I think it kind of contrasts the red ring here. I think I might need to make this a little longer. Let me put it right here. And, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Yep. Okay. I will admit that I was really into a Call of Duty at one point, but then after Black Ops, I felt that the franchise was starting to overstay its welcome. And I realized it was just really becoming a cash cow at this point, so then I just kind of distanced myself because to me it was basically all future releases after that were basically the exact same game. They just add an additional level and made people think that it's a completely different game because it's a different level. I know not everyone's going to agree with that. Like, if you enjoy Call of Duty, that's fine. I'm not going to force anyone to say, oh, you like Call of Duty, then you're a noob or something. No. If people enjoy the game, more power to them. Me, I can no longer stand it. Just after just after release of Black Ops 1 was the last Call of Duty game I ever played, period, I was just done with the franchise. And I'm aware about some of the Roblox first-person shooters, but I'm no better at those than I am in the other first-person shooters like Halo and whatnot. I mean, you'd think because I do a little more Halo jumping nowadays, that, or at least I compete in Halo courses, that I'd be at least decent at that. What the? That was weird, and just zoomed out of the, let's see for a second. That was weird. Okay. Yes, I will update the training camp soon, and it is going to include auto jumping on mobile being disabled. Since so far some of the first people who joined have asked about that. So I definitely have that going. I haven't been in enough fan base to know which one is the most toxic. So not only do I refuse to answer that question, but I probably couldn't answer if I wanted to because I don't exactly have an honest answer for that. That's not right. This is a little uneven right here. It looks okay here. Need to, Oh, that's right. I forgot. Alright. Nope. That did not go the way I wanted it. Yep. Like, I just gotta do that. And this. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Trying to remember how you do this. Golly, it's been a while. I don't even remember how this works. Nope. That's definitely not it. I'll fix that later. I definitely got to get rid of this part. That's working perfectly. That definitely wouldn't work. Alright. Definitely have to put more grass around here later. But for now, I'm just gonna... Alright, so I got this part. Okay. Trying to find something else to talk about. I'm wondering if it's okay to talk about Sasuke 40. It's been over a month, so probably would be the time to talk about it. I don't know. Or maybe I should wait just a little while longer before speaking about that. Not that I'm worried if anyone not exactly the word I'm looking for is spoiling it. You are going to be a pain to tweak. It's probably easier than I'm letting it on to be. My only real excuse for that is because it's been a while since I've built anything on Roblox Studio, aside from occasional updates, specifically to the training camp. But I haven't really, like, buckled down to anything on Studio. Probably since 2021. I don't know. Like I said, save from doing little by little in 2022, but I digress. Okay. So let's see. So of course there would be the Saturn. Of course now I gotta move this. Well, I got a lot to move down. Well, just gonna zoom out as far as I can. Actually, this is good enough. No, it isn't. So I'll just start from right here. Yeah. Just do that and go ahead and quote Alice in Wonderland because why not? As it fits perfectly. It's clean cup, move down, move down, move down. I apologize for everyone else. I also apologize to the Jungle Boogie for not highlighting those pillars as well. Gotta get the whole gang moving on. Now, what is that doing out here? Are you serious? Well, see, you gotta stay put because I'm not through with you yet. Alright. I feel like I should put on some music because not only am I have little to nothing to say aside from just wondering what I'm doing next, but also because no one else is chatting. I feel like I'm talking to a wall at this point, or talking my own thoughts. Oh, I wonder. Maybe, I'm just wondering, though, if I open a different tab to try and play some music, would that interrupt the stream, or would people be able to see what I'm doing? I don't remember last time I had ever streamed on OBS, so I don't have an obvious answer for that question about the tab thing. Hmm. Okay, thoughts on TikTok. Uh, well, I've never created a TikTok account, don't plan on to, but it doesn't take a genius to know that it's full of cringe at this point. Then again, what site doesn't have cringe? But it's just people, catering to, well, I wouldn't exactly say catering to, it's just people trending, that's all. Just follow whatever's trending, and then I am going to say, yeah, I do think that Twitter probably is worth, mainly because, unlike TikTok, at least, or as far as I can tell, TikTok isn't as, filled with, politics, because I definitely know there's one topic that's definitely going to divide, people here, no matter what, is politics. Like, people are going to have an opinion on politics, and then they'll just get, uh, like, if you have a different opinion on politics, then people from the other side will rip you to shreds. And basically, Twitter is full of that. Or rather, that's the platform people use when talking about politics. Because a lot of times it's really hard to tell if someone is making a joke about certain stuff on Twitter than it is on YouTube. Because they can just simply say LOL or LMAO. So, there are other things on Twitter that, really bad, but, and you are slightly off. Why are you slightly off? That's not right. That's not right. Well, good thing I have this. So I'll just fix that. Boom. Fixed. Now I just gotta get it even again. I might need to move this thing. There we go. Move that spotlight away. There we go. Yeah, that was a little too bright, at least for my liking. Okay. Oh, there's another question earlier. Oh, what did I miss? Who's my favorite sibling? Are you really gonna make me out choose? Do I really have to choose who's the favorite? Why did I make this a little longer? Shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Okay. Uh, This is why this is a little wider than this. That ain't right. That brick ain't right. I'm not saying that boy ain't, because there ain't no boy here aside from me and some of the male chats. I don't know why I'm trying to talk like Hank Hill, because I am terrible at it. So I'm just gonna stop. Okay. I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright, now we can officially get to work on arguably the most hated obstacle in Stage 1, the Saturn. Or at least became the most hated obstacle ever since the jumping spider was, well, more or less just turned into the spider walk in Stage 2. Though surprisingly, people don't seem to hate the spider walk as much as the jumping spider. Personally, it makes me happy because I like how the spider walk turned out. At least my version of it. Does that even work? I feel like I messed up somewhere because for some reason this looks to be a lot lower than it was previously. Oh, it's this. Duh, it's this part right here. I gotta delete more of this. Alright. Okay. So let me just go ahead and, I'll go ahead and delete more of that. So let's do that. There we go. And not enough. Gotta delete more. Nope. That was too much. Back that up. And just, nailed it. Okay. Is, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. There we go. What the heck is going on right now? Why is this thing not cooperating? That was weird. Alright. So. Is this good? What is with this? What is this? Okay. Nope, this is going to take too long to figure out, and I don't have the patience for that. So instead, I'm just going to, Alright. So lower that. More sand. Goody goody gumdrops. Saying that a lot lately, the goody goody gumdrops. Whenever I do something good, or feel like I've accomplished something with my life. Which is hardly anything. We look through floors, go us. Bingo. Definitely gotta spread that out. I'll do that right now before I fill this up with water. Or maybe I should just leave it blank, and then when people fail it, they'll crush their legs and be stuck in the pit. That would be kind of a cruel prank. Might just do like an April Fool's tournament or something like that. Like if you fail an obstacle, you get stuck in the pit. You just gotta hope it's not a Rancor pit. Great, now that I mentioned, I'm actually tempted to do that. I probably won't, though. But it probably would be funny. Or maybe if you fail the last obstacle or something, then you do fall into the Rancor pit. Okay. Huh? Screen's getting moved to the left. What? 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 Why did that happen? I don't know how that happened or even why that happened. I also apologize that's not full screen because, well, once again, OBS. Or rather, there's kind of always been an issue. I just was too lazy to make like a little graphic on that empty space rather than just a black screen because, you know, I'm too lazy to put like the chat or something, or even put in a webcam. I probably could put a webcam right here, but the only thing really be just is me pondering and looking like an idiot. And how goofy I look when I'm just going like stuff like that. I might as well go ahead and work on this part while I'm thinking about it. You guys aren't able to see it, but every now and then, like, for some reason, when I right-click, it doesn't, like, move the camera. It just switches out of a Roblox Studio and just onto the YouTube tab. Again, I am tempted to, like, try and open up a tent and get some music playing because, again, I just feel like I'm talking to nothing at this point. I mean, I get that there isn't too much to talk about right now, but it becomes seemingly more noticeable as this goes on. Because I know eventually I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about. Even though I'm sure people wouldn't mind if it's just 2 hours of me babbling like an idiot. Or I guess I'm fairly certain that people wouldn't mind if it was just me playing babble like an idiot for 2 straight hours. Possibly 3, depending how long I'm willing to do this. Hard to believe I've already been doing this for an hour and I'm not even halfway done with this. Ugh. Oh. Hey, Copper. You little doofus. Yeah, but now I am wondering, though, that if I were to stop for just a few minutes and open a different tab, would it just show a blank screen, or will it actually show what I'm doing? Not like I'm hiding or anything, I'm just wondering. For all I know, I could just be stuck on this screen for like a couple minutes while I play music. wouldn't pick up the tab, but I also don't want to, do I think this deck game is bound to get better or worse? Well, certain aspects I think you're just going to get better, but I think if I'm going to be completely honest overall, like, adding in the good and bad is what's happening, what's probably bound to happen, I just think it's going to get slightly worse. And I'm not saying it's going to get bad to the point where it's like humanity is just bound to end sooner or later, but just... That's just me, though. And I honestly would love to be proven wrong. Okay, so this definitely needs to get wider, but probably about right... Maybe about right here. Actually, I think I'll do it about right there. Yeah, that will work. And now let's fill that with some water. And I made it a little too high. Not what I wanted to do. I meant to do this part. Whoa! Sorry about that. Not gonna go what just happened, but just need to turn on my mic for a couple of minutes. More like, give or take one. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Nope, I didn't want to turn that off. I meant to click that. Yeah, that needs to be, that needs to be elite as one, so... Let me just go ahead and, what is even happening right now? Kind of pondering myself. Alright, let's fill that up. Definitely got a lot of work to do to make this more presentable. I had to get Philip or something to help me with this at some point. Let's go ahead and delete that. And fill that up with sand. You fill the bucket up with sand. I don't know why I just started referencing the Wiggles. Okay, this is definitely wrong because now the object's going to go into the water. Yeah. So something is definitely wrong here. I think I messed up along the way. That is just fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, this is definitely not right. Alright, so, let me, I need to, okay. Let's, increase the stats of that, and is it 4 or 5 studs? But I feel like it's going to end up in the water at some point. I definitely messed up at some point with making this. Crud. And oh boy. I'm going to have a lot of headaches. Not only am I going to do I have to raise this, but I'm going to have to raise this, or just create a separate platform that's beyond these. Dag nabbit. No spinning rings, no. No obstacle concept for stage 3. I'm listening. I guess one thing I can talk about now that I mentioned it is that I just thought about, surprised no one asked if there are any obstacles also that I miss making, or if I end up bringing back, or yeah, I guess that's another thing I can bring is to talk about is obstacles that I miss maybe or want to bring back, or reason why they've been discontinued in the first place. Maybe I go through all, maybe not go through all of them, but maybe ones that other people are wondering about. How about this question for you guys? What obstacles do you miss on the course, and wondering if I'll end up bringing them back one day, or if you're wondering why I discontinued them in the first place? I could think about doing something like that, Daniel. I'll definitely have to think about it. Well, the way I see it in terms of memes, that they're basically just another trend. Like, a lot of them are funny and entertaining for the first couple of months, but then after a while they start to outlive their welcome. Yet some people still reference them, whether because they refuse to let go of them, or they just think that they're timeless classics or something, when really they haven't survived the test of time at all. One such example is the steamed hams one. Like, for some reason, people think that's a classic and that it's one that people are going to talk about for years. But personally, and no pun intended, I think it's run out of steam. Let's see. I definitely know the two going on to the one I'm doing this stream are the one referencing the reveal of the Cat Mario costume in the upcoming Super Mario Bros. Movie, where DK is like laughing and then goes, "Now you die." And for some reason, that clip there has become meme material. And of course, I can't remember what that dog is called, but some kind of dog with a long nose, and have the Miss Piggy, for you. You know, that one. For some reason, I think that was definitely, it's, I have no problem with memes personally. Like, if they're trending right now, that's fine. You won't usually catch me contributing to them unless I find them so good that I can't pass up on them. But I definitely think that the Steamed Hands one, and of course the Mr. Stark, I don't feel too good. Well, especially or those two specifically, the Steamed Hands and the I don't feel too good. Apparently, no one in the universe is getting tired of them except for me. Because they still pop up occasionally every now and then. And personally, I can't stand them. But I don't feel too good one is definitely one that I thought was overrated from the beginning. Not saying that scene itself is overrated. It was definitely a heartfelt moment in the movie, but for people to go make it a meme for some reason, it definitely becomes more annoying as time goes on. Okay. Where was I getting? Oh yeah, obstacles. Let's see. Trying to bring up a few obstacles that I missed. Let's see. I guess one thing I can talk about all the obstacles that involve trusses. If people don't remember, back in 2013 is when trusses, or sometime in 2014 when trusses were updated where now you can no longer like slip through them or whatever. Really hard to explain because you know how creative the truss obstacles were in 2013 and early 2014 before they were quote unquote, fixed. So now I can't make obstacle trusses anymore without. I mean, I still technically can, but not the way I would intend them. Such obstacles vet would, of course, be the truss slider, the vault launch, the danger climb. Let's see, the original curtain cling. Let's see, Tarzan ropes. Still stuck in this one area here because I'm trying to think. Gonna have to, okay. I guess I'll start working on this now. The invisible wall. And this light, which is once... There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Much better. Now, do I have to... That's close enough. And now I'm gonna have to move you. I'm really tempted to like play test this just to make sure this isn't touching the water, but I definitely know that's definitely gonna lag up the stream and whatnot, and possibly crash the studio if I were to try it right now. So I'm just gonna wait till after I stop streaming to test this out, make sure it's not testing the water, and fix this off camera, or I guess fix this off stream, whatever. And definitely work on this platform. I just don't know what went wrong though, because now everything just feels so tall. I don't like that. I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I know why now. Because this area right here was originally where the shape reflex was. That's why it was so low. Oh, God, I'm so stupid. Oh, I am such an idiot. Oh, I can't believe I didn't realize that until just a few minutes ago. Or just right now. Whatever. Oh, big L for me right there. Oh, I am an idiot. That's what went wrong. Ah. That's what went wrong. So I'm definitely going to have to fix this off stream. Just going to have to shoot myself in the foot once I'm done with this. I cannot believe I screwed myself over with this. May have to extend this a little further when I get to him. Working on this again. Alright. So now I'm just going to come over here and bring the lightly nerfed shape reflex obstacle number 3. Now it might be this obstacle or the next one when I'll call it a night and do this again, probably next week or something. But I think next week I may do it on a Saturday rather than a Sunday or Friday. I only Friday tonight mainly because I'm kind of busy with something else tomorrow, and I won't be able to do it tomorrow. So I figured that Friday would be the better option. Okay, so let's see. Since it's basically months of the word, I might as well go ahead and play a little music. I don't know much more I have to talk about, so... So, there we go. Is that good? Maybe it's too soft. Sounds fine to me. Okay. hardest obstacle I've ever made. Let's see. Because I've made so many obstacles. Well, not counting the final tower, obviously, that doesn't exactly count as an obstacle. Let's see. The hardest obstacle I've ever built. Another good question, I will admit. Let's see. The hardest obstacle. Hmm. Probably the hardest one I've ever made would be the Sidewinder, or at least my version of the Sidewinder. Just because it consists of so many trusses, and the hard part was covering them up to make sure they're not like obviously just a bunch of trusses unbundled together, but also make sure that they function properly and try to make it to where you can't climb too high because then you'll just bounce right off it. So probably the Sidewinder's the hardest one I've ever made. I just gotta delete this. I'm about to delete the bricks, so I'm gonna. There we go. Now I can delete the wood part. Yeah, this still doesn't feel right though for some reason. Like now all of a sudden the else feel too. Well, not that there's any problem with them being too high above the water. I just gotta work on the ground and whatnot, cause he's definitely hovering above it. Definitely gotta figure that out when I drag that over here. Now, if you're curious, this is basically, sorry, I'm touching the invisible wall. This was the old shapeshifter, the one that's in the last tournament. Right over there is basically the lightly nerfed version. So I'll go ahead and delete that since I won't need it here anymore. I haven't played any of the God of War games. I don't have anything against them. I just never really took the time to give them a try. Maybe I will one day, but for now, I'm okay. But I guess I say for now, I'm not really into God of War because I haven't played any of them. Speaking of the shape reflex, I don't know what happened here, but just some time ago the triangle got so big for some reason. I don't know if that was a physics update thing or whatever. Probably a physics update. Just for some reason now the triangle's a lot bigger. It's not supposed to be like this. Furthermore, it's out of angle, so I don't know what went wrong here. Well, I may just have to, So I may just have to, May just have to move the triangle up some and alright. So I'm gonna duplicate that just to see how big is exactly. Does it? Huh. Exact same size for some reason. Well. Then I don't need to make this any smaller then. I could just probably do the lazy and cheap idea, which is copy this triangle right here, or rather just duplicate it. Raise it by 0.1 stud, and then just make it sea green. This is it. Nope. There it is. Oh, right, I forgot it's a union. So I gotta separate it first. And some of them are still unionized. Brilliant. Well, at least I can highlight the parts that aren't unionized. Kind of wonder if this would be easier than just simply messing around with this and trying making it smaller. It probably would be. I don't know. Well, I'll go ahead and all I is I still had the that on, which I don't need to. I don't need to do any of that. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and separate that. Segrify it again. Separate again. Well, ain't this just fantastic? Okay, so all that's fine now. Now the other matter is, okay. Gonna put a stop to that for the time being. I'll probably put on a different song in a minute. For now, I just got to... Nope. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and separate that. More sea green. Another separate. Alright. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Okay. So I've got Not gonna need that. So I just gotta make sure that all of this are part of the, Let's see how all this is part of. Yeah. Hello, JD. What's that part connected to? Okay. So let's, put all that down. There's all that. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bigger than, some of the other ones, but I think that'll be just fine. Ooh. Gilbert just wanted to join his Bubba on the seat. No one can hear you, buddy. You want to say hi? You're too shy. Okay. Yeah, definitely. The triangle's definitely bigger than the other shapes here. At least the top of the mat here. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. If anything, I'll probably just lower this by a half point one stud. I don't know. Have a tenth of stud. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Didn't think I would need this truss here, but apparently I do. I guess one thing I can do off when I'm done streaming is move this Saturn over there to that Saturn. Making sure we see what went wrong while I was putting stuff together. Okay. All right. Nice, turning a decade old. Nice. Glad you still have access to your main account. Unfortunately, my original main account is gonna turn 10 and 1.5 months from now. But unfortunately, I probably don't need to say this, but I no longer have access to it because the email got hacked, and so I can no longer access that account. But congrats on your main account turning double-digit years in 2 weeks. Is what? Let's see. Uh, Freshman year in high school, well, it had its ups and downs, but overall, I thought it was okay. Uh, Sophomore year was definitely better. Uh, Junior year was a dumpster fire. Senior year was kind of meh. But when you really think about it, not many people enjoy high school too much, despite the fact that it's probably the age where you're not going to put with your parents, at least with what they have to tell you and whatnot. If we're going to talk about the worst school year of my life, that would be the first grade. Hands down. No contest. A lot of people say that the first grade is supposed to be the best school year of your life. For me, it was the worst. I guess responding to an earlier question about what year my life I would miss, well, I still have to ponder about that. But I'm talking about one that I would like to have back, or I guess at the very least have back just so I could correct it or wish it never happened, or rather just have it be erased from my memory altogether. It would be my memories of the first grade. And the main reason I hated the first grade was because I hated my teacher. I guess if people were to ask me then what would be the best school year of my life, that would be the fourth grade. Alright, so what color was this one? It was shamrock. Okay. So I'll go ahead and make this shamrock color as well. And that was fabric. For some reason, this one's smooth plastic. Oh, because it was like that in the training camp. Probably one of the first things I'll do as soon as I'm done with the stream is fix the training camp to remove auto jump and mobile. I'm only mentioning that now because if I don't mention, I'm going to forget about it later. Alright. So, let's see. That will be a floor moment right here. Okay. I did not hear about Takeshi's Castle coming back. That's awesome. Is it going to be on a particular streaming service, or going to be on TV, or... Well, probably not TV, but... I'll probably figure it out. I will be coming back too, but... Good to know that Takeshi's Castle's coming back. Hello, cool. Alright. Obstacle number 4. It was originally going to be the panic hammock, but after deliberating it some more, I don't think I'm going to be bringing back the panic hammock for the upcoming tournament. It was fine for a while, but I don't think I'll be bringing it back. I'm going to keep the swing, obviously, but I'm probably going to have the swing be the transition for the jungle boogie. Which brings to another obstacle that I'm not going to bring in after all, would be this obstacle hill, the windmill walker. I mean, on paper, I really like the concept and whatnot, but after time pass, I've come to not really appreciate or find this not very fond of this obstacle. So it was fine while I was making it and when I completed it to how I wanted it to, but now I just don't like this obstacle. I mean, if I do bring it back, it's definitely going to get a major tune-up, but the way it is right now, no, I'm not bringing this in. So it'll be the jungle boogie, followed by another obstacle, which I will probably show up what that is, either in the next live stream, or if I actually do more than just turn off auto jump and mobile for the training camp. And you can probably take a guess what obstacle 5 will be, but it's no longer going to be the jungle boogie. It'll be the 4th obstacle, and the new 5th obstacle will be something different. I don't believe I've ever heard the name Moist Critical, so no, I don't. Can't say that I know who Moist Critical is. Alright, I can finally delete this obstacle, since I can definitely confirm that this is not returning for the next tournament. If I ever do bring back the Blade Runner, it's not going to be this the way it was the previous tournament. Roblox forging is definitely one of those things you got to get used to, kind of like with Halo forging. Rather, I can't exactly compare it to Halo forging because both, both have their perks, and some are easier than for people understanding others, whatnot. It's definitely something I had to get used to, or for this anyway, because I haven't exactly done any Halo 4 yet myself, so I can't really make a direct comparison of the two. Anyway. Let me get a different song going. Yep, this will be perfect. The reason why I say this, actually no, this one. Okay, seriously, why is it doing this? Once again, the screen is moving to the left for some reason. Why is it doing that? It should not be doing that. That is definitely something I'm going to have to work on next time. Oh, I know what's going on. It's because I keep opening up the terrain editor for some reason. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Just for some reason, it's not capturing the entire, all of this. It's just capturing, Well, I guess that's another disadvantage to streaming for so long, because OBS, it's not picking up, the toolbar for Roblox 2 for some reason, or even Properties tab, so that's why it's happening. That's why the screen's getting so further to the left for some reason, because it's not picking up the Explorer tab, or the Properties tab, or the Toolbar tab. It's only just picking up what you're seeing on screen with the obstacles and whatnot. That's what's happening. I can't believe I'm just now noticing this. Oh my goodness. I probably should have done a test stream of this first before I decided to go live again, because I have not live streamed in like over 2 years or something, maybe even longer than that. I don't think I've streamed once since the 2020 started. If I did, then the last time I did was probably during the pandemic. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So let's add another to the dub L count. Bubba L count. That's what we'll be starting now. And I forgot that the swing and the net for the panic hammock are connected. For some reason. I think that was actually the second to last stream I ever did. Uh, let's see. Because I think the last stream I ever did before I stopped streaming for a while was playing some Sega Genesis classics through the PS4. I could be wrong, but I think that's recalled the last live stream I ever did. Well, technically, this is more the Aussie Bro swing, but I can see why some people compare it to Whitlock's. I just know that Aussie Bro had more hand with the swing than Wit, so. Alright. Goodbye. He is doing fine. You can be rest assured of that. Because really the last time I spoke to him was when I asked what song he wanted to use for his profile for the Tournament 21 broadcast. Oh, hey, Reality. Nice of you to stop by. Anywho. So if you're wondering what the swing is going to be used for, it's probably going to be the transition to the Jungle Boogie. I probably won't have this bar here, or rather, I'll probably have a different bar. Like it'll probably be more round than just this. Guess the only matter I'll have to wonder is do I try to make this as even as possible, or do I just do what I did with this? Okay, I know that's connected to the Jungle Boogie, so I'll probably hang on to that. Okay, so I can probably delete that. I don't need that. Maybe I can, Yeah, I'll probably, yeah, don't need that, but I will include... Oh my god. Thank you. Meant to highlight that instead of, Oh, come on. Another random brick. Oh, of course. It's holding one of the trusses. I am such a noob right now. It's just one L after another. Saying, hello peoples, Bubba Ace here. I screw up streams. Might as well call me the stream sabotager. Alright, so that's even with that. See you, Daniel. Do I ever plan on having kids? No. Or rather, if I do have a kid, I'm probably just gonna have to adopt one and just be a single father. guess I should have been more realistic. Say, I do have a kid. I have my dog. I love him so much. Not training him up for anything. I already do fine taking care of my dog. I don't need another human brat trying to raise. Alright. So, okay, so that's going to have to be raised a bit. This seems to be on par with the mat. So I gotta raise this. I'll go ahead and there we go. So now I'll go ahead and delete that. Alright, how many studs would this need to be raised? 2? Okay. Yeah, personally, I think I'd have more fun being an uncle than a father. Or I guess technically I already am a father to my dog, if I'm counting pets as my child. Alright. This does not feel right. I think this is fine. And we'll need to extend this a bit, but... Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and shorten this. There we go. That's my ending point. And now I just got to extend that. It's a little too much. There's the regen button. And do. All right. Let's try the 0.1 again. Rough. Nope. A little too far. Say what you will about the Kingdom Hearts games, at least the gameplay. One thing you cannot deny is that the music is awesome. If I were given a free ticket to immigrate to another country by my choice, where would I want to go? Pretty split between Japan and the UK. The UK, obviously, because of people like Fluffy and Hunter, among others, and Japan because Sasuke. And practically because Japan has the best of everything. And I just made another screw because I was not supposed to delete the panic helmet neck yet. I was actually going to use that as the help separate the distance between that and the little bar here for the jungle boogie. Then again, I still got to re-edit this bar so where it's a bit more rounded like I'm hoping it would be for the next tournament. Well, thankfully the hammock is still available at the training camp, so I can still use that as reference. Even then, I still have a model of it. And there's even one in the lobby area, so I got nothing to worry about. Just another mistake on my end, but, you know, this stuff happens sometimes. You win some, you lose some. And wouldn't you know, there's even one right here. So I'm making a big deal over nothing. Okay. Well, I definitely got to, Alright. Next song for me to use. That one's copyrighted, so I can't use that. We'll get a little Sonic 06 going. Uh, hmm. can't remember as someone asked me this question earlier and I just forgot to answer, or if I just now thought about it, but an earlier question about what was my favorite obstacle to build. I know there was an earlier question about what was the hardest obstacle I've had to build, and I've already answered that. Uh, but the one I enjoyed building the most, uh, that would be the cyclone stairs. Mainly because that was one of the first original obstacles I made for the course. I mean, wasn't the first original obstacle I ever made, but like, just for some reason that was one of my favorites building when my course was still relatively new. Just because it had a very simple concept and it was easy to fail. Maybe not easy to fail, but uh, that wasn't an obstacle based on anything else. You can argue that the separating corners was just basically just jump from point A to point B, another simple jump obstacle, whatever, that you can probably find in an obby these days, but same thing with the steeples, kind of. When a cyclone says one of the first, that's like a staircase. They had to like jump down a set of stairs while also not be too slow. You'll get pushed off by the gravity panels. Or I guess technically they're called the God, I can't even remember what they're called. Space thing. I can't remember anything anymore. My brain is the size of a pea now. I got dumber as I got older, not smarter. See, life lesson: never grow up because you're gonna get up. You're gonna end up getting stupider, not smarter. Okay. Was this really necessary? Like, was this part of the original platform, or is this here for no reason? Because I think now I can just let me go ahead and crease the stud. You will not realize how close it was to accidentally closing a studio. I was probably going to take like a hammer or something and beat myself in the nose with it if I accidentally shut down a studio, especially without saving. Then again, it would have just, even if I did click the S, it would tell you, would you like to save first? So at least I would have known that I would accidentally pressed the close button. So once again, I'm making a big deal over nothing. You see what happens when you get older? You get dumber every day. I guess this rule only applies if your name is Bubba Ace, or if you call yourself that. You see what I'm talking about? I couldn't have the right save. That's my new catchphrase. I am the idiot who gets dumber by the day. Seeing Bubba Ace, the builder who gets stupider by the day. I get dumber so that no one else has to. Okay. I'll grab that net. I'll grab that net and then move this Then again, This one has the bugged version of the Jungle Boogie. I think these are just recolors anyway, so I don't have to worry about recolors for this. The only thing this really has going is for the lights, but I can easily just copy-paste one of these lights and attach them to the Jungle Boogie again, so I'll probably just do that. Okay. Commentary channels. I've seen a few channels talking about drama or media. Mostly drama. I know a good portion of them are basically just talking about some internet drama while just having a game playing in the background, and some of them are very informative, some not so much. But I don't really watch most videos like that because usually I don't like to get involved with drama, unless of course it's something like very serious, like if another content creator is proven to be like like another bad person or something. Which the ones we've been getting over the years, like whenever someone like does something bad, it's not really shocking. It's just more like, huh, them too. Yeah, there definitely are some that definitely don't know what they're talking about, and even when they do try to make a case, they have little to no evidence to show for it. So unless I see concrete evidence that they're making such claims, I like to see evidence of such claims rather than just automatically just jump on the bandwagon and roll with whatever they say. So I will give credit that very few of them claim to be like a god among men or something, or that their opinion is holier than thou, or at the very least, most ones I've seen don't have that. They're just just teenagers just trying to make comment, trying to make content and whatnot, and more power to them, I guess. And for they'll probably just stop doing it as time goes on and try something different. I don't know. Probably raise this about 15 studs before I raise the roof. Whoop! If you're curious what I'm doing, I'm just using trying to delete the swing here without deleting the net. Alright, so I have that highlighted. I'll take out the button. Oh, not the mount, the swing. And then drop down. There we go. Now I'll use the swing as reference for the Jungle Boogie. Alright. Won't be needing this anymore. An obstacle that was originally going to be in the third tournament, but changed my mind about a week or two ago. Alright. Well, here's a glimpse of H2. I guess while I'm still here, I can go ahead and bring up that I probably won't have this cage back or entrance gate for the next tournament. I'll probably create something different. This was just a free model anyway, so I'll probably come up with something different for next tournament. But anyway. Might just want to... Yeah, excellent. Usually those type of channels like to appeal to a certain demographic. If they catered more towards young teens, then yeah, they'll definitely they cater to teens during that time period, but also for that age range and that time period. But most of that demographic would grow up at that point and move past content like that. Hmm. That doesn't seem right. I think I need to lower the movement a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's because it's so close. No, I did not want it to... I meant to grab the red arrow. Why is this so far away? Needs a little more. If you don't know what I'm doing right now, like why I'm trying to line the bar up here with this truss right here, is because I'm trying to make it for the next tournament. You'll have to use the swing to catch onto the bar leading to the jungle boogie. I was originally gonna have just create another truss right here, but I figured or just another truss vine here, but I figured probably better just to jump to the bars, and that's pretty difficult to that's already a difficult jump to make in the first place in the previous tournaments. So never heard of Brewster. because the distance between the two is so far that it's really hard to try to line these up. How far am I away from yeah, probably not too far. Alright, I'm gonna try something. This might not work, but it's the best chance I have right now. Here comes the collision. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. So, let's collide. Oh, that did work. Sweet. I'll keep it at that. Alright. That's good enough. Okay. Alright. Let's delete that. So now I just gotta match this color scheme with this. And then fix that. Yeah, next time I do the live stream, I'm definitely gonna have to like bring up a notepad of stuff I want to talk about. Rather than just rely on questions you guys have. I mean, not that I have a problem with answering questions, but definitely gonna have a notepad of stuff I want to talk about in case no one has a question, so that you're not just letting me just pondering about what I'm gonna do and stuff like that. Like, okay, is this gonna work? Or, oh, did I do something wrong with this? You know, stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to plan better for next time I stream. All right. Yeah, definitely got to plan better for next stream, which probably do either next Friday or next Saturday. So at that, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna save my progress and then end things here. This is going on for a little over 2.5 hours, and I think that's a good stopping point. So I thank you all for joining me for part 1 of stage 1. Hopefully make things a lot more presentable for next time. You know, it's been quite a while since I last live stream, and needless to say, the large gap since last time definitely shows. So hopefully the stream won't be boring next time, and that I'll have stuff planned out for next time. But for you weren't able to stick around, I thank you all for watching, and I'll probably see you all sometime next week, and all that stuff. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all probably next week. Until next time, ciao, peoples.